Sup, dudes? This is Cards of the Heart. This is Tetris Attack for the Super Nintendo, and it's back to pre-tournament and we're up in the endless mode. Welcome back to everyone watching on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, on Kick. Last week was a fun little excursion, getting to play a brand new Puzzle League game. But now it's time for the regularly scheduled Puzzle League programming, as tomorrow is the next stop on the Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2027 Championship Series, the Poochie Open. There are 9 players ready to play. I am the 3rd seed, and I don't know how I'm feeling about my chances of winning going into this one, so I'm going to get myself nice and warmed up in the endless mode in order to get myself ready. I'm going to see if I can actually improve my best time in that mode, getting the max score, and see if my hands will be warmed up by the time I am done. How's that sound, dudes?
Dude?
Let's see here. Anything I need to give a heads up about? I mean, I guess I did announce last week that the Pokemon Puzzle Week event for 2026 is on. Let's see if I can pull up a proper schedule of that. Where did I put that? I think it's right here. So, Pokemon Puzzle Week 2026, my annual love letter to my favorite video game of all time, will be on for the usual week of my birthday. That is August 12th. So, the 10th through the 16th will be nothing but Pokemon Puzzle League speedruns every single day. Start on Monday with a one-handed attempt at the hard level one-player stadium, and then we'll be jumping between marathon and spa service as well throughout the week. Thursday's a fun little excursion, a fun little thing to try, as I'm going to be attempting all of the difficulty levels in marathon back to back, trying to get the necessary points thresholds in the easy level, then the normal level, then the hard level. See how fun of a run that is, and see if maybe we can possibly add a new category to the speedrun leaderboards for it. It'd be neat if nothing else, though I suspect that the transition between levels will make that just a bit undesirable, but I am nothing if not willing to experiment. And then it will all end on Sunday, as is becoming tradition now, with the annual S-Hard Combos Only attempt. I've tried this 3 times, I've finished it once. So I'm going to be trying to finish another one and trying to do better than I did a couple of years ago. So, if you want to see this schedule again, just type !PP week in the live Twitch chat, and you'll get linked to the post that tells you all about it. But that's about all that I've got going as far as my content goes, although I am still going through a lot of clips from the streams I did of Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown last week. The reaction to that was certainly something else. In fact, I believe if I just go to my analytics for how well the first stream of it on Friday did in terms of turnout, it has actually surpassed thousands of views, which none of my other YouTube VODs have gotten even close to 150. That's on a good day, but here, literally over 8,000 views on the Friday show, 480 on the Saturday show when I did speedruns. So there had been plenty of people that wanted to look for the cutscenes, mostly of the new Class of '09 game. So I do appreciate everyone that did tune in for that. I can't promise Class of '09 content all the time, but I do have plenty of clippable moments from those shows that might be filtered through the shorts feed in the coming weeks. I think I might have to balance out my content just a little bit better, so that way it's not just all constant Tetris Attack, one Tetris Attack in one block, and then Pokemon Puzzle in a whole nother block. I think I can get some variety in, and with the Class of '09 now in the rotation, I'll have clips for that for weeks going through the shorts feed. So yeah, and the reception to that was certainly unlike anything I have experienced on the channel in a long time. So thank you to every dude that did tune in for those shows. And there's a speedrun.com leaderboard for that now, for that game. So if you want to check it out, just go to the Puzzle League series in speedrun.com. The newest entry is there, and hope to see some of you dudes try and compete with my times.
Dude!
But as far as competing with times goes, I'm going to try and compete with some times on my own that are just a little bit older. Times that I've been going for off and on for multiple years now. But seems like well, now my hands have gotten faster than ever. So my chances of improving my existing times are getting better and better, so I better like strike while the iron is hot, and the other similar idioms like that. So let's go ahead and jump into some Tetris Attack, jump into some endless mode, and see how fast I can max out the score counter. And that's coming your way right now. Get me some game audio. Let's unpause my timer because my shortcut for operating my timer happens to be the Enter key, thanks to this new foot pedal that I got, which does look the same as the old pedal, as it turns out, but it's much less configurable. At least I don't have the software to change what key it uses. Just for whatever reason, doesn't seem to matter what I do. There's just no way for my computer to recognize the pedal as a unique device. So I can't change what key it's pressing. And right now it's pressing the Enter key, which makes it very frustrating to try and send messages with. But that I can worry about later. For now, I'm going to try and max out the score counter in the endless mode as fast as I can. So, jump into that. See how fast I can go. I have my current best time and the world record for the easy mode on screen, because I can't help but wonder if these game levels should be separated based on how different they are. I mean, normal and hard actually introduce a 6th panel into the equation in exchange for them having faster gravity. There might be a need to separate those leaderboards at some point. They are currently lumped together right now. But, yeah, let's just jump into the easy level. And, again, the 100,000 points is the maximum score this game can store, and I'm usually able to get to that mark in less than 5 minutes. So, let's see how close I can get to that mark here with this first run of the day coming at you right now. And I'm not even gonna bother running the timer if it's not going to function right. Yeah, things are moving just a little bit slow. This is why dudes need to warm up.
Dude!
And unlike Pokemon Puzzle League, where I can actually get all the way to the top of the screen, and get some extra panels to make chains with, Tetris Attack does not have that luxury. As soon as you hit the top of the board, your game is over. Doesn't matter whether you end up making a match at the very end or not. Also, one of the annoying things about speedrunning Tetris Attack specifically is that your matches after scoring an X13 chain, if you extend the chain past X13, you score 0 points for the chain. So once the X13 comes around, I have to force myself to book it and get any extra points I can get with my regular matches at the very end. Okay, that was a little concerning about my ability to bring that chain down, but that worked out just fine. This usually takes an utmost amount of undivided focus in order to get organized on the right order of panels to try and get. getting to the X13 chain is stupid important. Because the maximum score counter, the maximum point bonus from the chains that you make is 1,800 points. And there we go. There we go. Once you get to the max score of 9,999 points, you just raise your stack all the way up to the top and top out to stop the timer. And that is how our endless speedruns work. And also, this is like not how our timers work. I don't know why my timer has decided that now is the time to not work. It's the same kind of problem my previous foot pedal was running into. I have to unplug it and plug it back in just to get it working. That's not good. There's something much deeper going on than just the hardware of it all. But that's what I'm going to be trying to do throughout this night. I'm going to be trying to max out that score counter. I'm going to try to do it faster than I've ever done it before. Do it like this. Start time on selecting the character. And right now. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. Let's see if this works out a little bit better. Oh. What was my brain doing there? Not sure. Not sure how my brain works with this mode sometimes. Or just this game or life in general. Some things will go haywire from time to time. Sure. And there's the question mark mystery chain. It scores 0 points, so you do not want to do it. And I'm trying to afford as many extra matches as I can when I finish my chain. Hopefully, in a perfect world, I would go 6 chains of like 16,600 points-ish in order to reach the 100,000 point threshold. But boy, oh boy, is that not easy. Also, it's really not easy to get these extra points at the ends of these chains. Okay. That was clearly me trying to do too much, whatever that was. So again, the reason I am doing this today is because tomorrow on twitch.tv slash puzzle speedrun, there is another community Tetris Attack tournament to be held. And I will be competing to speed through the versus mode as fast as I can in a series of speedrun races. So, you want to see much better Tetris Attack play than what I have been displaying thus far, then head on over on Twitch, twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun, starting tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And hopefully I won't completely poop the bed. Or, I guess as the kids used to call it, pull an Amber Heard. Rather not know what outdated reference they would go with now. Okay, 13-9 is kind of mid, but there is a world in which I can work with that. That wasn't super helpful. And again, I have never claimed to be all that particularly fast. Definitely not the fastest player in the world at these games, and as much as Mr. SBN 3 wishes to crown me the champion of his puzzle game, there are certainly some faster people that could take that game on. And do some extra crazy things with it. And speaking of crazy, I might be just a little crazy to think that I am a couple of chain sequences away from doing something here. That would have ruined it. Oh well. Oh well. gotta look something like that, but it's gotta look a little better at the end. Yeah, 713 chains. That feels a little more... That's a little closer to what I need, although in a perfect world, I would only need 6 of those to finish things off, but that does require some finagling that I'm not super warmed up for yet. Ugh. In fact, I've not been that particularly limber recently. I think the sleep has been a bit suspect, so maybe I need some extra shut-eye. Tonight, who knows? Okay, that's a bit more like it. It's almost 15,000. I can work with that. Can most definitely work with that, so long as I can continue to make chains that work all the way down from the top to the bottom. Let's try this. That was certainly not necessary there. Okay, 40,000 through 3 chain sequences. I do question a little bit how well I can work from that, but this might be fine. Okay, that one was a little spoopy. Ugh, cut the chain off before the end. Don't know how reasonably close I am. $76. 76ers, as in basketball great LeBron James is the newest member of the Philadelphia 76ers. Certainly an interesting pick of teams he could have went to for his final shot at a championship. There we go. There we go. That's gonna be a completion, at least under 4 minutes, but it's a few seconds off of the time I actually set during the Hoochie Open, the Bumpty Open itself. Yeah, it was a Bumpty Open, yeah? Yes? Yes. Yes, I was warming up for the finals of the Bumpty Open match, where I got an endless time of 3:37. Some of you more astute dudes may recall the 3:45 that I actually got the day before that. So this is the best time I've done on this stream, on this channel, but it is not my absolute best. So I will keep going. And for those of you new dudes that did come in from the Puzzle Showdown streams, this is what I normally do. These are the games that I normally play. These are the games that you have probably not seen before. Uh, 12-8 might be too little. But let's see how close I can get with this. Okay, 25. I guess by some standards, I can be considered on pace. Not anymore. Not anymore. I have to average at least like 12,500 per chain sequence. I'm really gonna have to work to arrange the extra matches I need to score that much. Because going straight, doing the chains straight would only get me a little over 9,000 points. And considering how many chain sequences the faster times need to get to this maximum score, the points that I've been putting up in runs thus far are not going to be enough. That's a bit more like it. Oh, why did I catch that? I was trying to set up the next chain. Ah, crying out loud. But the idea is there. Like, once you have the X13 chain set up, you kind of want to be spamming as many matches as you can find. $12.8. That might be too slow. Let's do it like this. I had an X13 set up. If I have to do an extra something at the very end of the chain to actually make the X13, then I can't actually speed up the scoring as much as I want to. I really can't just be waiting on things to transpire. It's not so much different from the line clear game in that way. One row too far down to try to extend that, but I started that from too high up. I'm gonna try to start from the middle. Whenever possible. Ugh, 11,000 is not gonna cut it. That's not gonna work, dude.
Dude!
I gotta get on a much faster pace than that. Okay, starting this doesn't feel terrible, as there are multiple ways to bring the chain down to, as long as I can bring the chain down to the level where I have options. Like making use of multiple options really is the fastest way to blaze through this mode. I'm gonna make this so I can bring this down. 13.8 might be acceptable. Ah. Surprise combo threw me out. Hey, Vice, up, dude?
Dude!
Just lag chain. It's that easy to set up the lag chains. Yeah. Absolutely. It's not a skill I've been trying to learn for 13 years or anything. Ugh. So this is starting up fairly high, and color conflicted out of making the necessary match to extend that further, though. I should have just tried to time it if it was going to take that many moves. Okay. Wasn't great. Ugh. Yeah, 10,000 is not enough. Just getting to 10,000 is not going to be fast enough for this run, dudes.
Dude!
Ugh. Empty column starts not helping out too much either, because look at how much time it's taking me to get all of the panels to go down. I really do need every extra thing I can get. 12,000 is not enough either. I need every little bit of help I can get. That's not... Oh, that's kind of terrible. What the heck? Trying to make those extra matches instead of a 6 combo at the end. In fact, at the end, it just didn't make it any matches there. Oh boy, those are the kind of situations I need to avoid. I can get my... hands fast enough to be trained enough for this, then surely I can be fast enough to train myself for tomorrow's tournament. Okay, that might be too slow also. Let's see what I can potentially do to make this up. That was totally the wrong way to do it. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to wonder if some extra sleep might be in order, dudes.
Dude!
I might have to try and retire for the night a little bit earlier than I was intending if I'm going to be playing like this. I am definitely playing at a level that's leaving me a tad wanting. Okay, that's not terrible, actually. And there's certainly some merit to the extra lag chain formula, just at the start of the chain, just build it up faster. There's something to that too. Even if the early matches are scoring less than 100 points. Let's do this. Wow. Wow! Whew. Oh boy. I am most certainly not 100% if this is the kind of performance I'm going to get today. Not even a good number there. Okay. Okay. There might be something else up going on here. Start from the middle. And working all the way to the bottom right away does not fill me with much joy, but suppose if I can get to 12,500, I can at least get some semblance of pace going. Just 12,500 per chain. Could prove to be enough if I do it fast enough. No, there is no shot that this is right. That X13 chain kind of caught me off guard. $50,000 at 2 minutes? That's probably wrong. Guess I'm bringing this all the way to the bottom too. $63 might also prove to be too slow. Let's see here. Personally, I love trying to alternate horizontal and vertical matches. I would try to impress that upon any aspiring Puzzle Showdown player, as been more than a few in the Class of '09 fan base who have decided to try and get better at the game, including one of the voice actors for one of the protagonists of the game. Actually, those who have been hanging around in the Class of '09 Discord server have seen Katie Johnson, the voice of Kelly from the eponymous Weekend at Kelly's mode, has been hitting the books and getting a bit better at the game. Certainly shocked more than a few people, because the voice actors had a little tournament in the Discord server to celebrate the launch of the game, and Katie did not do particularly well in that tournament. I believe SBN3 just posted that video on his YouTube channel. Also, you will see me stirring around in that tournament video. It's been unfortunate that I could not take the time to handle some of the festivities because I was getting ready to do my own stream of Puzzle Showdown at that time, and I had not eaten any dinner. So I was trying to eat my dinner while that tournament was going on, and it was nice to be able to meet some of the voice actors and try to show them how playing these games are meant to be done. So far, hardly anyone from the PvP or speedrun side of things has taken Puzzle Showdown all that seriously. FFR Pro did some speedruns earlier in the week. I don't know how those turned out for him, but certainly it'll come in due time. More people come around to getting to that game. I hope the AI gets better, because it really kills the replay value when the AI is absolute trash like it is in that game. So if the AI can get better, maybe more people will be motivated to play it. Who knows? Anyway, I am seriously needing a regroup here. So I'm going to excuse myself for a few minutes to wash my face mostly, and then I'll be back with another session of these endless mode attempts. And if morale does not improve by the end of the next segment, I am done. So yeah, let's hope the runs do get a bit better. Twitch dudes, I will see you in 3 minutes.
Dude!
And one for Jay and the Wimps on YouTube. Oi. Let me, powder up or something. Holy. Ugh. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oh yeah, tonight has not been starting particularly well. One thing that hasn't helped is that I also have a crippling addiction to Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, and that game just got a whole new career scenario to grind and improve on. So I'm trying to farm for building up extra fans, trying to farm up parents to raise trainees for the next champions meet. That's coming up in 2 weeks. Kind of moving pretty fast for introducing a new scenario. Oh well, I'll get the hang of it soonish. But so far, this play has been not the standard I need it to be at. Alright, let's get the Twitch dudes back in just a bit. Alright. Welcome back, dudes, to Tetris Attack for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I am trying, once again, to max out the score counter at a faster rate than I've ever have before. Got 6 seconds away once from my current best time earlier tonight. So, there's some hope that I can do better, but since then, the execution has not been at the standard that I'm comfortable with. Next run. Right now. The timer wasn't going to run because my window was focused on something else. So far, the play has not been up to snuff. So, if promising results don't show up in the next hour, then I will go ahead and wrap things up, because I'm not gonna waste you dudes' time with subpar play. That much is certain. It's never been my style. Well, I don't know about that, but okay. Sure. Oh, I thought I had the chain set already. Okay, yeah, it's mistakes like that that make me worry about how I'm going to play tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be fairly busy. Got 5 hours of scheduled play. Expected. And I'm not going to have any real time to warm up, stay fresh in between matches. As has become my tradition. With the tournaments at this point. really playing in the tournaments while running them is starting become a bother. I'm gonna get to the point where either I stop playing in the tournaments or they get canceled entirely. Quite frankly, no one wants either of those outcomes, but it is getting increasingly unreasonable to play well and host, and I can't seem to move fast enough towards getting all of the materials set up for other people to host. Well, 5's probably not good enough of a start. If the rest of the runs have been anything to go by. There was plenty of waiting on other things to happen there. The less I have to wait on between matches, the better. Because I kind of just want to just keep moving the entire time. And if I set things up the wrong way, then I can't do that. $10,009's not good enough. I gotta be 12.5 minimum. So I can't go 10-9. I gotta get one extra match on top of that. Well, 13, yeah. 13,000 is probably the best I'm gonna reasonably get. Oh, the color conflict, I knew that was there. My hands couldn't control themselves. Sure. Okay. Why did I do that? Never gonna figure that one out. And go. Let's see. There was a combo there I was successfully avoiding there. Well, 5. Okay. Just gonna settle for that and then hope the handles will line up for me to do just a little bit better, like a little bit better. That's as much of a little bit better as I can seem to muster right now. Why? Why? Oh boy. Okay. Yep, today's looking like a pretty bad day. Man, oh man, does morale need to improve fast. That last match didn't work. Oh, okay. That last match did not get in time. Gotta be during the active chain in order to score those big points. Wait. The hell was that? Oy. That is not good. That is really not good. Let's bring this down and start from this, because why not? Doing all these inserts and such isn't really helping the pace of the chain. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Bring this down and start in column 4. Alright, I can work with this. Well, 8. Kind of a mid-start. Sure. That's a bit more like it. That's getting a bunch of big matches right at the very end. Those are the kind of scores I need to hit on a more regular basis with this category. 41. Certainly a score of all time. Yes, that last one counted for 1857.6. Is looking fine after that sequence. $70,000 is okay. Ugh, 82. That would get a little close. That'll get close, but I don't think that wasn't quite gonna be enough anyway. So I think I was one match away from making that work. Dang it. I think the next match would have scored 1,500. Oh, it would have been so short. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was the kind of run I needed. So close. So close. Seven. Combo is certainly not on the itinerary, but okay. Ah, that was the wrong panel! Crying out loud.
Control your inner nature.
Ugh. Inner nature. Certainly getting trolled right now. Ugh. Let's see. Pure. I was like a split second away from 17,300. That certainly would have been a really good start. Okay, it's getting there. 31,000 is... It was getting there. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I'm getting some good sequences in. I am getting some good sequences. And again, I'm often trying to preach some sort of mix of horizontal and vertical matches. So that way you can have some control over the descent of the chain. Oh, that's not going to be enough. All right. Again. Again. All I know to do is keep on trying. That's the Gary Oak way. Speaking of Oak, it was a really nice touch in Puzzle Showdown that the original voice of Professor Oak, as portrayed in Pokemon Puzzle League, agreed to do the voice of the antagonist of the game. Definitely was a nice nod, if nothing else, even if the fan base at large, being new to the game, would not be able to appreciate it. Little out of position there, so selling for 53,000. Might prove to be a long-term situation. I don't think I have the pace anymore. Nah, I was trying to do a bit more to speed up that chain. Trying to build the lag chain up just a little bit sooner. Just trying to start a chain somewhere else. $14,000's not bad. Yeah. Got completely crossed up there. And again. Let's see. Let's I start with this. Doing an insert to continue the chain is wasteful. My finger just said no, I'm not going to do the insert after that. I don't know why. Also, I think there might be rain going through my neck of the woods right now. There was some chance of storms in the forecast tonight, so if things do go down at some point tonight, it's not a rage quit, it's Mother Nature. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's hope this gives me another pick me up, because I am in desperate need of one. Oh, there is no shot that that's right. Okay, I got to 14,000 after that, which is not the end of the world. Okay. I am glad that little bit counted at the end. I thought it was late. There we go. I'm trying to get more aggressive with the matches that I do end up making. Just part of the underlying secret to unlocking the fastest times in this level. But talking about going fast and actually going fast. Far from easy. Okay. This might fall a little bit short again. Oh, I can't be doing stuff like that. What did I even see there? Jeez. Before I go on, let me try, another, experiment here, because ugh, the lights are absolutely killing me. The bright, cool color white lights are starting to mess me up a bit more than I usually think they do. So let's get the light situation under control and start this next run right now. See how well this could work out. A little late. Little late. Again. I'm really gonna have to adjust all of my lighting after. Tonight, because holy crap, the like I've often complained about the bright lights that I have set up for the stream, but holy, they have just got the feeling from them has only gotten worse. That is wrong. Or maybe it wasn't. Usually not something worth going for, because the point scoring potential that goes down from not being able to make those make chains from those matches that I'm trying to make. So there's a balance I'm trying to strike here from starting the chain sooner to maximizing the points I score with each match. A delicate balance that, as might have been able to tell, I have far from perfected. I'm gonna make that just a little bit easier. Definitely left some points on the table there. Why did I... Crying out loud. Try again. Right now. Let's see. Oh, started that way too high up. I could start from the middle every time, that would be super, but you can't really see the true middle of the board once you have raised it up to near the top. The panels that were available to you at the start of the stage ended up often ended up not particularly the best way to start a chain once your panels are raised up near the top. Okay. That's better. Almost 15,000. I can work with that. Okay. That's also workable. Building these up fast, but I'm not scoring particularly much with them. Yeah. There's only so much I can do with that. I can't keep all that straight in my feeble little brain. Can't even. I just can't. Had something cooking there. More lag chain. Starts probably would be ideal. I just can't do that all that fast. The processing is not as fast as it used to be. As much as I lament over my brain slowing down, my average times are the fastest they've ever been. I don't know if I'm doing anything right or not, dudes.
Dude!
Team 3 is a score of all time. Why? Why did I do it that way? The world may never know. Ah. That was certainly an attempt at speeding that up. Okay, I don't know about this. Point total. This is certainly not enough. 26 after 2 chains. I didn't want to do that. That last one scored 0 points. Certainly. Trying here. 30,000 is the full credit score, so I got reset to quickly get back into the action. Boy. These runs have felt like all over the place. Not sure how much more I could do here. Hey, Conch, what's up, dude?
Dude?
Say, the way I'm playing right now, I'm not pulling off any sort of records. Today's been that kind of rough. Perhaps a stage clear minimum score run might be funny to try once. In a grand total of once. Because there are self-imposed challenges, and then there are things that no one in their right mind should ever try. Means it's probably going to be something I end up trying at some point. I definitely did not want that to be a 12 combo. Okay. Okay then. Bingo. Oh, jeez. Let's not do that. Yeah, if I had access to more panels, I could have used that 9 combo to really rattle off some extra matches. Oh, that's so wrong. Why did I try? What was I attempting there? Ugh. I don't know. The thought of low percent stage clear getting into my head in the first place must mean that I'm a bit on the loopy side. And if that's the case, I really cannot play tonight to the level that I need to in order to do well with this category. That was too high up. Oh, golly. I can't even claim some sort of Michael Jordan caliber flu game. I can't even... go there. And... yeah. Oh yeah, it takes forever, and it's not even... all that interesting. Just playing and playing and playing for a long time, and good luck fending off any garbage. Wow. 12-8. Didn't even think I was gonna get that far. That was trash. That little maneuver, too. Extend the chain was kind of cute. Let's see. Brain, help! Ugh. Losing it even faster than usual. $40,000 might be okay. Oh. That one was gonna be questionable. Oh boy. Oh, you can just freeze the... You can just, like, freeze the stack. Just, like, freeze where the... Freeze how much of the upcoming row you can see. And then you can... Then it's just elementary how long it takes to... How long the CPU takes to lose. Would be interesting to see one day how that works. Like, okay, hold on, I've got the... Do I have the memory addresses somewhere? Did I post them all? No, I sure didn't. I gotta update that leaderboard guide. Cause I do know I have the memory address for how many pixels there are in the upcoming row. And if you want to see how long they live, just keep your... just keep your upcoming rows frozen. Doesn't account for the garbage they're going to make, but you can account for that too. Ah, got the mystery there. That's not gonna cut it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I was hoping this second session would wake me up a little bit. I cannot stay awake for the life of me. So if this is the way,
Just do it!
so there is a way for this to pick up, better figure its own damn self out fast. Like, no, you can just freeze the. You could freeze the stack health. That would be even more straightforward. Just freeze the stack health. So the game can never count up to your own demise. Got that somewhere in my notes too. And only so many notes can help me navigate this category any good, and I've had like 2 runs get pretty close. Tonight, but by and large, ugh. I can hardly focus properly. The staying awake, there's a staying awake component that seems to be failing me right now. Ugh. I think, man, I really do think I don't have anything more in me tonight, so if it's gonna happen, this is gonna have to be it. So far, this does not look to be on pace. Really. Getting desperate with what I throw in. Ugh, that's not enough. That was not enough. That was not fast enough to get that last match in. It's not terrible, I guess. Oh, that is... accidental frame perfect catch. Stop the chain I was making. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, that's proving a bit much for my feeble brain to wrap around today. So yeah, I am gonna have to call it and save my energy for tomorrow's tournament. So Conch is scheduled to play in it. So why don't you join him and me and everyone else participating in the tournament at twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun. Scheduled for 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Only on Twitch. And I would expect a lot better play in that tournament than what you saw tonight. Yeah, brain is not here for whatever I was trying to do today. I will be back soonish. I'll be back same time next week to hopefully put up some better runs, as I imagine I'll have qualifying open for the Flying Wiggler Open at some point this weekend. So I'll actually get into some other runs that maybe Endless just isn't what I need to be doing right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some sleep because I desperately need it. So until next time, everyone, be decent to each other. Later, dudes.
Dude!